Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. Welcome to Tune In with J. Cole. Great news. I have some permanent co-hosts with me. They'll be on this journey with me all the way to the end. And I wanted to introduce you guys personally before we get started. To my immediate left is Ashley, and to her immediate left is Caleb. So welcome, guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being my teammates on this journey.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy to have y'all. Happy New Year, y'all. It's New Year, man. New Year's are pretty awesome. I don't remember what I did last New Year's. What did you do last New Year's Eve, Ashley?
Sleep.
You didn't go?
No.
Why not?
The past couple of New Year's I have slept in.
Why?
Going outside is a little dangerous these days. And I don't necessarily like people for real.
What? That's your reason?
Yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking
Kayla, what'd you do for New Year's last year, I say?
On the way to Albany.
Albany, Georgia?
Yeah.
What was that, work?
Funeral.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to bring in the year, bro. I'm sorry.
My dad passed on the 27th.
That was that late in the year? Damn, I thought it was early in the year.
It'll be a week. It'll be a year
Oh,
next Saturday.
damn, I'm sorry, bro. Well, now, you must not like New Year at all then. Like, the beginning of the year, like, sucks to you now.
Nah, because this year, going to Kentucky for my youngest, he got invited to a track meet.
Okay,
So,
okay.
we're going to go over there. So,
Okay, shout out to him, future track
we're
star.
going to change all that. We're going to have a happy New Year this year.
Absolutely. That's what's up. I like to hear that.
Happy New Year.
My man behind the camera, my executive producer, my partner, Steven. What's up, man? Happy New Year, bro. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for coming into this New Year with us as well.
I was gonna hang back. I was gonna hang back on this.
No, we're only wish you a happy New Year.
Got me a new tractor beam.
Well, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to introduce the rest of the crew now. We have a crew, ladies and gentlemen. Now we started from small beginnings. We're growing as a unit, and I want to make sure everybody's recognized. Give everybody our flowers because we trying to make move. Not a unit like hair unit. That's bad. Nobody wears hair units, bro.
People do wear hair units.
Not us though.
Oh, okay.
Not us. Nobody in our team. We don't have good hair. All of us. Okay, do me the justice of introducing the rest of our crew, please. Thank you.
Well, we have the team Corset Corps is the business.
Hey.
We have Morgan and Nova as our camera operators. I'll put that in the show notes. I'll put a link to their work.
Please do.
They do live engagements as well as other video production. They do weddings. They do parties.
That's what's up. Make sure you check the link that'll be there. So all my Toon Squad people watching, make sure y'all check the link.
Yeah, we'll link it in the
We
description.
welcome them to the team as well. So for New Year's, we always do a lot of different things. I think for me on New Year's, I usually spend it with just people close to me. I don't have a lot of people that I hang out with like that, but we get out and do things. We try not to be amongst the people as much as we used to, but I know a lot of people do a lot of celebrating. What I wanted to do one year, I know it's excessive and it's going to involve a lot of people, but I wanted to go to New York to see that ball drop one time. I think that'd be a cool experience.
I'm good.
See, because you don't want to go in the cold weather.
That part.
I know
I do not do
you don't
cold.
want to do cold weather, and that's fine. I understand
I'm from the
that.
South.
I just would want to have that experience, like yeah, just
That's
go
not,
see
let me
ball
tell you
drop.
something.
Bundler.
I spent a few years in Canada working, and I have a down coat. I had snow boots and all the things. I'm not interested.
So you don't.
You
You get somebody else.
Well, I mean, it get cold,
put
man.
the Foot,
Like,
foot warmers in your shoe.
foot warmers in the shoe is crazy. But see, I ain't never been to Canada, so I don't know how cold it is.
I mean, it's not far from. You're from Milwaukee. Come
But
on.
Wisconsin and Canada is two different colds. Like that's not the same cold. Canada is cold. Cold.
I mean, I wasn't like deep in. I mean, I was like.
She went in the.
I was in Toronto. I was in
I heard Toronto is beautiful.
Mississauga,
I don't know what that
which
is.
is right outside of
It
Toronto.
sounds like
Sounds
Mississippi. That sounds like
Yeah,
Mississippi.
it's right outside of Toronto, and then I was in
Sound like somewhere you
another little space that's like right outside
of.
of Maine, where they do lobster as well, and it was
Love me some good
definitely
lobster.
cold.
Did you have lobster?
I did. The branch manager for my birthday, this was right before I turned 40, and I was getting ready to go to Mexico, so they brought in ice cream cake and lobster tails and snow crab for me before I went on my birthday trip.
That sounds glorious.
It was amazing.
That sounds glorious.
Yeah.
But make sure y'all comment, things y'all did or things y'all want to do in the new year, I should say, not what y'all did last year. This year's a new beginning. So make sure you put in the comments below after you like, subscribe, and tell 2 people to subscribe, and then share it with those people and let them share it with other people. You tell us about your New Year things. What are you going to do new this year? Don't say working out, because I'm tired of people talking about that. The no one. I want people to be healthy. Let me say that. But I'm not. I do. I want y'all to be healthy. I want everybody to be healthy. But I'm so tired of every year somebody saying, you know, this is the year I go to the gym, man. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to work out, and January 2nd come. After they finish their hangover, and they go to the gym for 2 days, and then they done.
But how are you gonna tell somebody what their resolution should be? Like, make that make
I'm
sense.
not telling you to do it. I'm just saying I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, because everybody, it's such the cliche thing to do now. Oh, it's the new year. What you gonna do?
I'm
gonna work out.
I'm gonna be better with my body, dude.
Right, and then the Super Bowl hit, and you still eating hot wings and nachos.
And
so
Rotel.
it's counterproductive in February. So you're not even going to use that fitness
Then
membership.
that means that there are other issues or deeper issues that need to be addressed.
Yes.
And
Discipline.
don't do it anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Discipline. There also is a thing of why do you keep
Dedication.
breaking your self-trust, because there's obviously an issue there because you keep telling yourself you're going to do something and then you don't.
Keep lying to yourself. Don't lie to me.
There's
You
other
ever
things
said
to
you're going to
unpack.
go to the gym? New year, new me?
No.
What? Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
But I mean, like Caleb's in shape.
Caleb is in shape. He about 15 pounds.
First of all,
He ain't got no meat on his bones. He don't need to work out.
no, I've seen skinny, in shape people.
How that work?
I don't even know, but
It's possible. Anything's possible.
I mean, you ain't got to be like
I've seen
in superior shape if you skinny. Like,
No, I've seen.
that's like a cheat code.
I've seen.
Because you just thin. And be like, oh, you're in great shape. And maybe you ain't seen the gym in your life. That's a
Yeah,
cheat code. There's nothing wrong with that.
I've
I wish
seen-
I had that cheat code, you know.
I've seen-
Just be thin without having to go to the gym and look good. You know what I'm saying?
Gym is more than just.
Yeah, you can.
I don't want to hear from you, Gym Girl lady. No, you don't talk.
Well,
Okay?
you don't want to hear from me then.
Yeah,
Listen.
no, I see you. Actually, your page full of gym stuff too. I just let it slide because I know
7
you
days
since
a
forever.
week.
I know you since forever, so I don't care that you
Yeah.
post it. I see it. I know you're gonna post it. I'm gonna heart and keep it moving because I know you're doing a great job. I'm just saying, I know is a super
I'm gonna
guru
say
now.
it
All of a
this year.
sudden, you lose 60 plus
I'm gonna-
pounds in a year, and now all of a sudden you're a guru. You know,
It sounds
drink-
like you're hating.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I am. Oh, low key hating. I wish I was 60-some pounds.
I'm gonna go to the gym this year.
No, I'm not. You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm sorry,
You know what I'm gonna do?
Caleb said he's going to the gym today. Caleb.
You know what I'm gonna do
this
for
year.
resolution?
That's what
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
go to the gym.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
Go to the gym. We go to the Planet Fitness by your house, guys.
I'm gonna stick to it
Into the
like
Super
I've
Bowl.
never
Into the Super Bowl.
till now. Like I've never stuck with it before.
Into the Super Bowl.
see how- face right.
I'm on them all the time.
I
To the Super Bowl.
stopped
Okay.
I'm
having
going
the
no further than
conversation.
Super Bowl.
Into the
I
Super
can't-
Bowl.
I'll even say it to my birthday. I'll put an extra month on it. And then I'm gonna drop it down to maybe 2-3 days a week.
And then by July, you're not going at all.
By Father's Day, it's gonna be obsolete.
You better than most. Some people don't make it to February.
I mean, I go. It's just sparingly now. Like,
It's
that's what I
discipline.
said.
It's not motivation.
That's what I said.
it's
Yeah,
discipline.
that's the thing. I'm gonna start back.
I think most people that decide to go to the gym on the resolutions, they be so far behind.
Far.
They just lose that lack of motivation
They
after a
do.
couple of weeks because they don't
see it.
We live in a society of microwaves. You want
Yeah.
something to happen in 30 seconds or less, and it's just that gym process is not gonna take that.
And you know,
I crack jokes about Angie, but like she showed that like putting in discipline and being persistent and like and consistent is like it goes a long way. And so many people don't have that, and I think that's why all the people end up going to the gym and the gym packed January 2nd, and then by January 31st, it's 3 people in the gym, and you one of the 3 people.
So I think
That's it.
some of
It's
what
just
it
Ashley and
is-
Angie, and then a random guy looking at them, trying to date them. It's just that one guy.
Well, some of
at the
it-
gym, lifting the same weight, never going up or down in weights.
Yeah,
That's
Just
a whole nother.
Or
just
discussion.
looking at women. Just
Some
Or
of it
sick.
is people don't have a
accountability.
why.
yeah.
They don't know what their when I say that, they don't know what their true why is, right? So like for me, when I started, for me it was I didn't want to have to continue. I didn't want to have to give myself an insulin shot.
Okay.
My mom is diabetic, dad's pre-diabetic, all the things in the family.
Mhm.
I didn't want to have to do that. So for me, my why was
was your easy motivation.
let's avoid diabetes as much as we can.
Yeah.
So, but everybody doesn't have that why.
Right.
Other people will see you and be like, oh, I see you working out. I see the benefits that you're getting from it. Let me go do it. But not realizing all the things that it takes to go get to work out. Like, people say I make it look easy, but let's be real. That first alarm goes off at 4 a.m. I am not interested in moving. Let's be clear. And I got a weighted blanket on the bed too. I really don't want to move.
That's a workout in itself.
Yes, it's a 15 pound.
See?
And don't let me put another 15
She
pounds.
already
on there like I'm
warmed up before she even got to the gym.
But like, if I'm not prepared,
You don't be sweating on that job?
no, because I have the ceiling fan going too.
Sweating like a slave.
Because perimenopause is a thing.
Like
Oh.
every time you turn over, you lifting 15 pounds. Like,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
That's a workout. All
But
night.
but the other thing is when you put the weighted blanket on, you tend to stay in that same spot. You don't really do a lot.
Because
of
you can't move.
That's the point.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, focus.
That's like being
Because
buried.
now I feel like we're going all the way off a tangent.
It happened, sorry. All right, and we're back. Actually, we was talking about the whys. So let's get back to that.
Yeah, so I think it's important to find your why. And that's just not with working out. That's just with anything that you're setting out to do.
Yeah.
But with working out, I just found it easier to, once I found my why, then it makes it a little easier to get to the gym. And then once I got to the gym, I now have a community that makes it even more easier to get to the gym. Because now I've got people that I've got little competitions with. We pushing each other. Like, there's a guy in the gym who, if I feel like he's not lifting enough weight, I'll just walk by and put 10 pounds on the side of his bar and then walk off. But he does it to me too, so, there's like this whole little camaraderie.
That's so cute.
It's a
in the
little
gym.
aggressive.
It's not.
We'll put his 10 on there for you, big dog. You need to
And I told him it should have been a plate, but I only, dropped the 10.
Just randomly walk about putting whole wagon wheels on.
It's just, not
Put 45
everybody.
on here, big dog.
Not everybody. Certain
Only the people you like?
Only people I know.
People you like?
Only people that I know.
People she know. She's put 45 extra weight, so they admit sick.
Sure.
I mean, hey.
But no, that's
Put
But
this
yeah.
plate on there for you.
Find your why.
I like that.
At the end of the day,
I like
find
that.
your why. Because that's
So-
what's going to drive you.
Not the
So what do
MCA.
So what do y'all think people, other New Year outside of that, what's their other big, resolution or, I hate to say resolution, but I guess that's the thing, kind of the thing for today. I guess it's New Year, new me situation. Minus the gym, like what are other things that people like focus on saying going into the new year?
A new career.
Careers work.
All that's still New Year. New.
I mean, it is, but it's different things. I think people focus on, like, because some people have been, for instance, people have been single for a long time. It's like some people want to get back on that wagon. I heard people say that before. No, I'm serious. Like people that's been single, like people be single for like years, and then you be like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try to date, and they, they use the New Year as a platform.
It's
Well, why
like
wait till
the
New
gym,
Year to
too.
try that?
No, I mean people do though.
But no, but I'm saying why wait till the New Year?
Super Bowl.
Same thing.
Same thing.
That's just cuffing
probably
season.
me.
Though. That's just cuffing season. Though.
I've been single for 13
Because cuffing season be
years.
over by the Super Bowl.
Because Valentine's Day come around.
That's why cuffing
Come
season
around the
gotta be over.
corner with me. Come
Yeah.
Is cuffing season over about? I haven't
No.
participated in cuffing season in 13 years. so I don't
Cuffing
know.
season is that we gotta wait till the season jump around for that episode. That's like October.
Okay.
October is October is like the beginning. Technically, beginning. They say September, but it's not. October is definitely the.
I've been out the
beginning
game for a minute now.
Like,
man.
the fact that you try and correlate
Yeah, that's
cuffing
it.
season with football season is insane.
But it is though, because
know
it
it
just
is.
happens to fall in the same time frame.
Yeah, I don't think they should.
More
No.
liable to get
Let me tell you.
uncuffed.
Yeah.
That's summertime.
Football
That's when-
season,
That's when
don't
free agent season is.
call me while my team playing. Don't interrupt me. Like,
But that's just because you in the sports. Not a lot of women that in the sports like you. It's some women that wouldn't bother their man while they're watching the game. Completely interrupt their whole piece while they're watching the games.
I'd prefer you watch
Yeah,
your
I'm
team at
stay
your
out
house
there,
and I'm stay at my
sir.
team. Watch my team at my house.
Oh no, this ain't my situation. I'm just speaking.
Yeah, but those are situations that
No, for real. Like you get people in relationships and they you don't really. They jump into relationships because they want to be in a relationship. They don't learn a person, and one of them things that they care about, the other person don't, i.e. sports. Like, if your significant other don't like sports, and it could be reversed, like it could be you, and your significant other don't really care about sports. He could worry about, like, doing other things. He might be into something else. Maybe into gaming or
Then
something
go
else.
do that. You
might
want
be
to watch
out-
my team.
might
That's
be
what
an
I'm saying.
outdoorsman.
But see, it's not a double standard that way when it comes to women though, because women that don't be into like sporting events or want to watch basketball or football, they gon' annoy the shit out of you.
So
Like,
what is this for?
What is this?
What flag was that?
You know what I'm saying? What penalty was this? Why are they going backwards?
What is an RPO? Look,
Right.
I'm not explaining that.
Like I don't have time for that. Like just can you just watch the game? Like
Please.
just watch.
So okay, let me give you a different perspective.
I love to hear it.
I'm gonna give you a perspective because now you know my perspective is always gonna be a little different because I'm not like most women. I don't
Correct.
think like most women do. You and I have had that conversation a number of times.
Yeah, definitely different. Not in a bad way though.
No,
It's
not in a
just
bad way.
Different is good.
Not in a bad way, but I'm going to give you a different perspective. So that woman is potentially, not saying that this is the case for all of those women, but some of those women could be potentially trying to find a way to spend more time with their significant other, and they feel like that is the opportunity to do it. Now, is that the right time to do it? Probably not, because like you said, you asking all these questions and you're trying to get an understanding. So maybe find a different time to spend time with him when it's not his favorite team playing.
Absolutely.
Maybe when it's, one of those other teams that he don't really care about. That's the time that you get with him to learn more about the game.
I can
Or-
see that. I can see that.
That's a good idea.
Or I think I've seen it where there were classes or something where they taught women how to understand the game. So
For
they're-
real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lady. She teaches the game.
Yeah.
God
And
bless
so
her.
if you really want to know,
God
you can
bless
go learn that way. And then when you go to watch with your significant other, it's not all the stop talking to me, you getting on my nerves and all the other stuff because now you have an understanding of the game.
Yeah, and that factors in, I think, to communication part of your relationship.
Yeah,
that's
for
why I
sure.
think you shouldn't rush into certain things, because if you can communicate that with your partner prior to, then you gonna understand the importance of not asking questions, when to ask questions, how to ask questions, things like that. So that plays aside too, just communicating properly. But I think some of those rare instances where people do that is pretty cool. But then you get that other big percentage of a majority of this, they gonna ask questions no matter what. Like, it's just gonna be what it is, and that's not just football related. Like, because it could be anything they may not know about, whether it's movies or music or something else like that.
But shouldn't you want to learn from your significant other?
Absolutely, I agree 110%.
Okay,
I'm just saying, in some cases, it'd be
I was
like
just curious.
it can become a situation where you're like,
But then again, that's where communication comes
absolutely.
into play.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So, what else? We got relationship starters in the beginning of the year, 2026. You waving that fan made me think about church, like religion.
I'm sorry, I'm having a personal summer. I feel like it's getting worse by the moment. But yes, church is one of those ones.
Church's religion is one of those things that people really like. I'm gonna do that this
You
year.
do it better.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Get
I ain't
closer-
saying that's the right
get
thing.
closer
to do.
to whatever higher power
Mhm.
that they believe in.
I'm sorry.
You over there saying like you at the funeral. The
Do you
funeral.
not see the perspiration
Oh, I see.
on my face?
Like you at the funeral.
Yeah.
Who did the body?
you know. Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah, church is one.
Religious beliefs. I think people say they want to travel more in the new year. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah.
The people say. I mean, I don't know if they ever do it, but I think people talk about traveling a lot too.
I'm trying to get my book stamped up.
Some people don't even got no passport. I pray for those folks. You got to see the world, man. It's a big world.
I mean, but you have a lot of people who aren't interested in that.
Some people haven't left their home state.
Yeah.
Ever. I find that odd.
I know people who haven't even left 285
Oh.
at their grown ages.
For real? Like by choice?
I believe it is.
Yeah, there's some people by choice.
Like I'm ITP till I DIE.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Outside.
Inside the perimeter.
At least go outside.
I'm not
I
gonna
at least
do
need
that.
you to go to College Park.
I ain't even from here. I won't do that.
I was shocked the first time I heard somebody ain't went to Florida. I'm like,
I mean, but see, again,
It's
it's a lot of
place.
people that have never left their home state. And there's a lot of people you can say on their head that they've never been to 10 cities in the United States. It was like percentage of people that have been to 10 cities is like 20% of the people in the United States have only been to like 10 states or more.
I mean, a lot of people don't have the desire to travel.
Shit, I want to see everything.
No, I agree. I do, but everybody doesn't have a desire. I have a former coworker of mine. No desire.
Yeah,
And she only traveled because we traveled for work.
The one generation I remember not traveling a lot was like my mom's generation. It seemed like when we went somewhere, we didn't get in a plane because we couldn't afford the tickets. We would just drive everywhere, like cars. And it's like they went places, but they didn't go far enough to where they couldn't drive. You know what I'm saying? It was you're not going to California from Wisconsin. Like you're not. You know what I'm saying? You going south, but you're not going west.
We did.
Or if you west, I mean, some people do, but y'all south. It's different.
We went from Atlanta to Cali.
Drove.
How many hours is that?
Drove.
Jesus.
How many hours is that?
Days?
Right.
No, well, days. Yes.
Days.
Well, days.
I mean, but that was like, I don't know, I couldn't tell you how long it was. I just
Oh,
know
because you was younger.
I was young.
Oh, okay.
But I do, like, I've seen pictures from the trip to say, oh yeah, I've seen it. I
Oh,
was there.
that's probably because gas was only like $1.01.
Oh, it was probably less than
It was
that.
less than that.
Exactly.
It was
So
less than that.
Right.
you fill up on your tank for $15.
That's the van. We were in the van, and it was like I remember how small I was because I slept on the ironing board.
What?
The ironing board. We was in a
You
bed.
was tiny.
No, this was a real
I mean,
ironing
he's
board.
still tiny.
I mean,
He's a small person.
when I say
Not
when I'm
little
saying
person,
tiny,
like-
I'm not thinking
Not little person.
I'm not thinking
like,
height wise. I'm thinking like
Yeah, I was
I mean, you are still
I
narrow.
probably could sleep on one of the old ironing boards. Probably could get on there and get
Why
a
do you
little
want to? Why were you on the iron board?
comfortable. Why else would I be on the ironing board?
That's not.
I mean,
A place for-
when you're kids,
a
you know, you do some strange things.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you did
That
some
was
strange things as a
that's,
child.
you think that's weird? That was not even top 10 when I was
I mean, of course
a kid.
not for you, Caleb.
Yeah, it's not top 10. It's not even top 20.
I don't want to know.
That's
I don't
a
want to
list.
know.
I don't.
know.
Is that a list?
Come here and do my own list one day.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Well, on that note, we want to thank my new co-host, my permanent co-host, my family, Ashley and Caleb. This has been the first of many episodes this year. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. The link is right below. You see it. Thank you for tuning in. We're tuning in with J. Cole, being part of the Toon Squad, and we'll see you next time.
Toon Squad.